Welcome to Catholic Mom Mindset, a daily show where you learn to walk closely with the Holy Spirit so you can live the life God is calling you to. I'm your host, Sterling Jaquith. Let us begin. Welcome back to the next part in our Climbing the Mountain series. So, yesterday we talked about step 1, which was making a plan. There were many different versions of making a plan, but step 2 is desire. Right? Having an actual desire to climb the mountain, having an actual desire to grow in our prayer life. And so you can't do the work if you don't desire it. And I think as adults, we realize this in many ways, and we have many opportunities to realize this, which is no one makes you do anything. Right? No one makes you eat pizza. No one makes you stay up late. No one made you buy the car that you bought. Right? We might feel pressure. We might feel societal pressure or spousal pressure or all sorts of things, but no one makes you. It's almost nothing anyone makes you do. And so if you want to grow in your prayer life, you have to desire it. And I thought one of the things this priest said that was so great is he said, and if you don't have the desire, pray for the desire. Pray for the desire to desire the Lord more. Because, of course, the whole purpose of cultivating a deeper prayer life is that our hearts desire deep communion with the Lord. So if you don't desire to cultivate your prayer life, then pray this: Lord, help me to desire the desire for you, the desire for prayer, the desire for communion with you, Lord. So step 2 is you've got to have desire to climb the mountain. Step 3, pack appropriately. Okay? So if you're going to go pray, whether it's in your home or in your car, I'm very into this pray in your car idea, or in adoration, right? You want to pack the right things. And he was kind of making a joke about the people who come to adoration with a stack of books. And he's like, how long are you going to be here? I don't even read a book in a month, and you're only here for an hour. And I laughed because I am totally one of those people. I'm totally one of those people that will bring multiple books because I just kind of want to see what speaks to me. But he said, just make a plan. Bring one. Bring the thing you know you're going to read, decide what you're going to read, and bring the one, and honor your decision, honor your plan. And I thought that was really beautiful. And I don't think I will bring many books to adoration anymore. And he said, along those lines, don't get wrapped up in too many devotions. And I think, that is particularly a danger for the women of this age group because, their kids are grown in their home and they read and they get inspired, which is not a bad thing. And then they get really attached to a lot of devotions. And then suddenly the devotions, though, they sometimes can feel more important than some of the basic tenets of our Catholic faith. So you just want to be careful there. And he said, you know what the best thing to do is? Read the Gospels. All 4. Over and over again. He said, Jesus wrote them for you. You don't need anything else. The other devotions are okay. It's not wrong. But it's wrong if it displaces the very basic, primary book of our faith. And he said, that's the best spiritual guidance you will ever get. He said, pack something. If you're going, you've made a plan and you're coming to your prayer life, pack something. A book, a rosary. Don't go with nothing. And obviously, if you're driving past an adoration chapel, go. Even if you don't have anything, please go. Remember, all time spent there is valuable. And in this part, when he was saying to pack appropriately, he also talked about managing your mind. I don't know that he would say it that way, but as a life coach, that's how I'd say it. And that if your mind is just racing, he said, running like horses, just all over the place and you can't quiet it, he said, really just ponder the events of Jesus's life. He said that is such a worthy way to spend your time. And we can all do that. I love the wedding at Cana and when Jesus meets the woman at the well. Love meditating on those moments and thinking about them from his perspective and what it must have been like for him and everyone else around. And I've always loved those moments, but I love them even more after getting to watch them in The Chosen. So if you don't want to watch that show, I highly recommend it. Okay, that was step number 3. Tune in tomorrow for step number 4. Thank you so much for listening and have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Catholic Mom Mindset. To learn more about growing closer to the Holy Spirit, check out our free resources at madeforgreatness.co. Thank you so much for listening and have a blessed day.